everybody, and welcome to my channel. And this video is titled, When the Narcissist Other Supply Knows About You. Oh yeah, they know. They know all about you. They know all about you. They know all about your husband. They know all about your boyfriend. They know all about your partner. Yeah, yes they do. They know, and they don't care. 99.9% of the narcissist other supply, oh honey, they know all about you. Now, whether everything that they know about you is the truth or not, that is to be determined. But they absolutely know, and they don't care. And you might ask yourself, how on earth could somebody be involved with somebody who's already involved? How on earth could someone be a mistress? How on earth could someone blatantly be involved in a cheating scandal? How on earth could anyone do that? Well, I'll tell you how. The saying is true. The saying is most definitely true. Birds of a feather flock together. You want to know who somebody is? Look at their friend group. Look at who they hang around. That is going to tell you everything you need to know. Because when you are in a friend group, in a relationship, and a narcissist doesn't have actual friendships, doesn't have real relationships, because everything with a narcissist is transactional. Everything is transactional. Everything is, what can you do for me? What can you do for me? How can you stroke my ego? How can you make me feel good? How can you make me happy? But again, it doesn't always have to be just praise, because the narcissist most definitely gets supply from arguing, from going round and round and round, from making you crazy by doubting your reality. Yeah, that is called gaslighting. A narcissist loves to be combative and to go back and forth. And then the narcissist also loves it when you are begging them to act right. So everything with a narcissist is transactional. What kind of supply can I get from you? There is no such thing as in-depth friendships. There is no such thing as in-depth relationships with a narcissist. And when you are friends with somebody, there is something that you two bond over. There is something that you bond over. There is something that you have in common. There is something that bonds the friendship. Well, with a narcissist, it is, what can I take from you? And the narcissist, they are morally corrupt people. Yeah, the narcissist has absolutely zero morals. They have no morals. They absolutely have no standards. And they themselves are also going to surround themselves with morally corrupt people as well. Because when you are doing immoral things, you do not want the morality police to come around and say, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? You wouldn't want that done to you. What? Oh, no. They don't want to hear that. They want to surround themselves with people that validate their morally corrupt ways. And yes, I know, because I literally saw it all. Yeah. And these, I can't even call them women. But they're women. They're older than myself. Oh, honey, I saw all of the work. And honey, let me tell you, this person was putting in work from day one. Had a roster. Oh, no wonder he was so angry and irate all the time. I mean, I guess it does take a lot out of you to juggle, different lies. But also, instead of leaving the situation, because now, mind you, this person, and I saw it with my own two eyes, told everyone how god awfully wretched I was. This person hates me, can't stand to be around me, hates everything about me. Then why don't you leave? Nobody asked that question. No. Why don't you leave? I mean, that's the question that I asked this person numerous times. If you're so unhappy, leave. But no, I never got an answer for that. And what is he going to say? You know what, Lee? I love the fact that you have no self-esteem and no self-worth, and that you are so desperate for me to act right. So I'm just going to continuously dangle that carrot in front of you, just to F with your emotions. No, he can't say that. So, and also this person never telling anyone, oh, well, I can't stand my girlfriend, but also I'm cheating on her. I can't stand her, but I'm not going to leave. So I saw all the messages of these grown women who flat out knew. And you know what? They didn't care. Break up with her. Break up with her. When are we going to get together? You just need to leave her. Yeah, you do need to leave me, but you're not going to do that. You're just going to lie and cheat. And then let's not forget that one of his mistresses, that I worked with her for a full year. Not only did I work with her, but he pulled strings that I got a job with her. So not only, like, that is so weird to me. But also, weirdos do weirdo behavior, and you cannot justify weirdo behavior. Two grown people, older than myself, as old as the Bible, two grown people lying. That is so weird to me. Why lie? You're grown. You can do whatever the F you want. But no, narcissists, they get off on the lying. They get off on the sneaking. They are habitual liars, and they are habitual line steppers. So when the narcissist other supply knows about you, oh yeah, they know. They know most certainly. And I guess we try to justify why crappy people do crappy things. And really, at the end of the day, they're crappy people. And, I know that we want to give people the benefit of the doubt. You can't do that. You cannot do that, because once you give them the benefit, here comes that doubt. And I preach it because I lived it. You have to leave after the first red flag. You have to. It does not get any better. You let somebody play in your face one time, that opens up the floodgates for them to continuously play in your face. And each time it gets worse and worse and worse. So this kind of coincides with the Madonna whore syndrome. Oh yes, the Madonna whore syndrome. And if you don't know about that, and I've done videos on every single thing that I speak of, so feel free to watch that. If you do not know what the Madonna whore syndrome is, okay. It's from Freud. And Freud would have such the field day in this day and age. Oh, Freud, you would have such the field day with all of these narcissistic men trying to find partners like their mothers. And yeah. So the Madonna whore syndrome, Freud says men cannot differentiate between their love for their mother and the love of their romantic partner. Okay, I mean, Freud always said men want to basically bang their mothers, so that men cannot differentiate between the love of their mother and the love of their romantic partner. So to cope with these feelings of anxiety, they compartmentalize their romantic love for women. They deem to have qualifications to be a wife and mother. So here, you're going to take care of me, whether that is mentally, physically, financially, basically like you are their mother. And it's like, if you already have a kid, you don't want a grown kid. And if you don't have children, you definitely don't want to raise a grown man. So, yes. But have little to no sexual arousal for these women. And they devalue women that they consider promiscuous. So in other words, the good girl is pure. So my wife, my girlfriend, she's pure. And they have to reduce their sexual partners as objects and degrade them. So here, I love my wife. I love my girlfriend. And I preach it from the stars, honey. This person said to me, I love you, but I have sex with her. I love you, but I have sex with her. What's the big deal? Sorry, sir, what? So you love me, but you have sex with her, and what's the big deal? Is that what your dad said to your mom? I love you, I come home to you every night, but I go out and I have a mistress or many mistresses, and I go and I have sex with these women, but I come home to you every night, so what's the big deal? What's your problem? But just like the narcissist, do as I say and not as I do. Rules for thee, but not for me. He can go out and do that. This basically coincides with the one-sided relationship, which is I go out and do whatever I want, but I come home to you. I come home to you. I play house to you. You do not question me. No, we are not in an open relationship. I am in an open relationship with you. And, really, it is just everything of just trying to justify this person's crappy behavior, because that's what it is. And, when you find out that the narcissist is lying to you, cheating on you, and oh, honey, not only did I confront him, I confronted everyone. Yeah. But, and I had a lot of people telling me, I had some people telling me, oh, don't do it, it's not worth it. And then I had some people telling me, oh, honey, I would have done a lot more than what you did. And it's like, it made me feel good. It made me feel good that no, all of you are disgusting. And especially at this big grown age, that you have no morals yourself, you have no standards, and everybody's cheating on everyone. But again, the narcissist, anyone that is in a narcissist's life, it is, what can they do for me? What can they do for me? And the narcissist, even though the narcissist might say he hates you and he can't stand you, he's not getting rid of you. And then whenever you do get some self-worth, you get some confidence and you leave, oh, and then here they come around. And it's like, no, you know what? You want to go be with these other women? Honey, have at it. Like, you're doing me a huge favor. If it's between me and another woman, have that other woman, honey. And, the supply that these narcissists go through, it is a revolving door. It is a revolving door. I mean, of course, they always have the old faithful supply, and that rotates as well. The old faithful supply, which is the person who is always going to be there no matter what. They can go out and run the streets. They're always, these people are always going to be here. They can leave. And for the longest time, that was me. I was that person that would always be there and always be there. But then I gained self-worth and I'm not there anymore. So then that person has replaced me with, it is just a revolving door with the narcissist. And, like I said, 99.9% of the time, the other supply, they know all about you. I mean, there is that very, very, very slim chance that they don't know about you. But with the narcissist, oh no, honey, they get more play when they are in an unhappy relationship or marriage. Like that's extra sympathy coochie right there. Very rarely, and not all situations, but very rarely will the narcissist try to play it as they are 100% single. I mean, there are people that do. And again, I was witness to one of those. Different narcissists. But they tend to get more sympathy play, sympathy coochie to say, I'm just in such an unhappy marriage. My wife and I aren't getting along. And oh, me and my girlfriend are just having problems right now. And I'm just not happy and I'm ready to leave. And but you get more play doing it that way. And it's like, honey, it speaks volumes. It speaks volumes if you are going to get involved with somebody and they are involved. But again, like I say, the narcissist is not going to have the morality police around them when they are doing morally corrupt things. So, the supply that the narcissist has, the people that he is cheating on you with, honey, they are bottom of the barrel trash, just like the narcissist, birds of a feather. So always remember that. And you know what? I will say, if you're thinking about, confronting these people, do it. Life is way too short to hold back on anything. Life is way too short. And you know what? Let these people have each other. Let these morally corrupt, disgusting, nasty people, let them have each other. Because that opens the pathway for literally bigger and better things. And you know what? Once you actually completely remove yourself from that lower vibration, from just that low standard where it's just like that black gunk around you, like everything is just so low, so dark, just so gross. Once you get rid of all of that just disgusting low vibrational energy, like things arise, things clear, and it's like you don't even attract that anymore. So when the narcissist other supply knows about you, yeah, she knows, they know, they don't care at all. And what's really funny is when you These people want to talk so much crap, and when you confront them, just like the narcissist, when you confront them, oh, I didn't know. We're just friends. I didn't know. Shut up, okay? And it's like, ma'am, sir, you guys are way too old to act in this way. But you know what? That's why they'll die alone, and you won't, because you go through people like a revolving door, honey, you're going to die alone. But that is not your cross to bear. So, does the narcissist, other supply, know about you? Yes, they know, and they don't care. And as soon as you find out that the narcissist has other supply, deuces, you two can have each other. I don't need it. I don't want it. So, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like this content, please consider subscribing. And when you do, be sure to hit that little bell notification. And yes, join me over on Patreon. Lots of tea time, lots of fun time. Thanks, guys. See ya.